If you've been thinking about getting into the property market and you're not quite sure which decision to make, should you buy your very own property to live in, or should you continue renting and buy an investment property? Now, there really is no right or wrong answer here. Now, this is obviously my own opinion, not any sort of financial advice, but if you're the type of person that actually wants to grow and build a property portfolio, you might want to actually consider renting for a little bit longer. And the main reason for that is by renting, you will likely, in most circumstances, have a bit better of a borrowing capacity as opposed to if you bought your very own home to live in and then you tried to build a portfolio on the back of that. The main reason is the house you live in, it's not earning any income with a tenant. It's you that's living there. It's you that has to go out and work, pay the mortgage, and the bank just looks a little bit more favorably on renters in that scenario. So if you're renting, you likely can actually scale up your portfolio just a little bit quicker. And this is coming from my own experience. My very first property I bought was a place to live in. And whilst I don't regret it, there is part of me that wishes I could go back in time and say to myself, hey, if you stayed renting for a little bit longer, you know, in 5 to 10 years time, your portfolio could probably be almost double the size. I would probably stay renting for a little bit longer, but that's just me, and I'm more of the aggressive side of scaling up my property portfolio. But hey, there's no right or wrong answer. You just got to ask yourself, do you want to actually scale up your portfolio, have income producing assets, build wealth for yourself over time? Maybe consider renting, but it's also totally fine if you want to have the roof over your head that is actually yours. You don't have to worry about rent rises. You don't have to worry about landlords or property managers inspecting the property. It's actually yours. If that's more important for you, hey, go out and buy your very own property and live in it. But again, there's no right or wrong answer here. Hopefully that's kind of helped you with the decision process. I highly recommend you speak to your broker and get them to run a couple of scenarios if you stayed renting versus if you bought your own occupier home, and then you could actually get the answer that fits your scenario more specifically. If you need help scaling up your property portfolio, reach out to my team at smashpropertyinvesting.com.au. All the details are in the description below. Until next time, thanks for watching the video. I'll catch you soon.